A few questions for friends who believe in evolution. The theory of evolution, about human existence and its origins, is a well-known and widely discussed idea, but it also faces serious objections that cannot be ignored. Evolutionists often claim that humans and apes share a common ancestor, but this idea itself contains many scientific and logical gaps. If that is really the case, then where are the clear and complete fossil records of the transitional stages? So far, the fossils that have been discovered are limited to a few bones or partial skeletons, and from these fragments, entire stories of species and branches are constructed. According to the principles of science, a theory must be supported by strong, continuous, and undeniable evidence, but in the case of evolution, this consistency is missing. DNA similarity is often presented as proof that humans are related to other creatures. But this argument is weak, because if genetic similarity alone proves relation, then humans share more than 50% of their DNA with bananas as well. Yet no one concludes that humans and bananas share the same ancestor. At best, this points to a common design or structural pattern, not that one evolved from the other. Similarly, the skeletal resemblance between apes and humans only shows that both were made to survive in similar environments, but this is not proof that one turned into the other. Evolutionists also say that nature produces diversity, but in reality, this diversity always remains within fixed boundaries. For example, dogs have many breeds, but a dog never turns into a cat. These are only micro changes, while macro changes, meaning one creature completely transforming into another species, have never been observed or experimentally proven. Even after thousands of laboratory experiments and millions of generations of bacteria studies, no new kind of organism has emerged, only small variations within the pre-existing design. If the theory of evolution is so certain, then why don't we see new species emerging today? Or why don't we see any in-between creatures that clearly show evolution in progress? The usual response is that the process takes millions of years, but this is a weak claim scientifically because science is based on observation and experimentation, not assumptions. After all this, accepting the theory of evolution is more like believing in a possibility than embracing an established truth. In contrast, many scientists and researchers acknowledge that the universe and life came into being through organized planning and intelligent design. The evidence for this design is so clear that it is difficult to attribute it to blind chance or random processes. Thus, to insist that humanity must necessarily be the result of evolution is a scientifically and logically weak claim. Apes still exist today, and so do humans, but this does not prove that both had a common ancestor. It only shows that every creature exists with its own unique